So in this video, I want to explain what is inside the marriage and parenting module. Now, these in the past, they used to be two separate modules, but I've combined them into one because they are so related. If a person is married, the likely next step is parenting, of course. And your marriage is affected by children, your parenting is affected by marriage. So they're directly linked. So in the marriage side of things, there are three main things that I go through. The first one is the marriage structures. There are 5 marriage structures. These marriage structures apply to every single relationship in the entire world, whether husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, they apply. And almost every relationship that is imbalanced in their structure, they have issues. And whenever they find balance, issues disappear. So that this principle, this 5 marriage structure is so universal, everyone can benefit from it. All you have to do is know where you are, which structure you're in, and where the imbalances are, which one you want to go to, and then go to it. And the filling in the table with the numbers actually helps because it creates the path to go there. That is the 5 marriage structures. The second thing within this section is the 11 marriage principles. So I go through 11 marriage principles which are universal for every single marriage. They apply to every relationship, so you can't escape them. And they're universal, timeless. They will exist forever, have existed forever. So they're things which I go through in detail, and you can extract from them and take the lessons from them and apply them to your own life. The third is some additional very high impact, low time commitment actions. Now, I used to teach marriage workshop, 2 days of marriage workshop. So in this module, I'm teaching the things which I believe are the highest impact, lowest time commitment actions out of everything. So not all of the fluff and all of the extra stuff, the stuff that is going to make the biggest difference for the least amount of time. Those things, certain ways of thinking, certain ways of looking at things, and so on. One of the other things that are taught within this massively is the languages of love. Okay, you will have heard about the languages of love. There's 5 specific ones. So in this, I go through them, but I also create a tool to help you find out which is your language of love, and which are your best ones from highest to lowest. What are the languages of love of your partner? And which one are you giving to your partner and which one are you receiving? So 4 things: your language of love, their language of love, which one you're giving, which one you're receiving, and then how to actually change it so that what you're receiving is what you're inclined towards and what your partner's receiving is what they're inclined towards. So these are the main things within this module. Now, within the parenting module, I have the 4 dimensions of parenting. So the first dimension of parenting is the parenting of the physical body of the child. Okay. The second is the parenting the mind of the child. The third is parenting the heart, the emotions of the child. And the fourth is parenting the spirit of the child. So every child, every human being has these 4 elements. When we are parenting, we're parenting these 4 elements as well. But we have to recognize the child is made up of these 4. Which one am I parenting now? Which one am I developing now? Am I only giving to the body? Am I only giving to the mind and not the body? Am I only giving to the emotions and not the others? So you have to be aware that there are these 4, and all of them need developing and parenting. You will then realize which one you might be deficient in, and you will have the actions, the practical steps, and options. I will give you multiple, but you'll have the options to then use them in your own parenting. And in the one-to-ones, it's really powerful. One of my students has 4 children, and I go through how to do mediation with the children, especially when they're not getting along. Okay, so in every module there are one-to-ones. In the marriage module there are 1 to 2, so a couple, husband and wife, and some mediation sessions with them together as well. And there are group sessions as well. So there are group sessions on these topics inside this module, as with all modules.